What we were talking about was the issue of, yes, we talked about being proactive. Yeah, we need to be proactive. We need to do our best, whatever, to achieve whatever we want. But at the same time, there is the other side of it that when you talk about representation and you talk about participation and you
Mhm.
manipulate where you are in minority, sometimes you don't need, it's not it's not just something that you run and grab. You didn't
Yes.
strategic consideration when policies are being put together by the
Mhm.
government to realize that there are people living here now and they are not, they are minority, but they are members of the society. They have come to live here not just for 2 days and leave. They will be here for the rest of their lives. And when decisions are being taken, when policies are being written up, they should be included in such a way. And we were talking about ROT, we were talking about the media, talking about politics. I know
Mm.
a lot of Black people and Asian people, whatever, the new community would have contested. But the number of people over the years, but the number of people winning is not encouraging because at the end of the day, you might have, yes, we've had a Black mayor, we've had Indian councillors, and I think the mayor of
Dublin.
now is from the minority. Yes, these are encouraging news, but
Mm.
we need to see more. For example, uh,
Yeah.
media. The media is very important when we talk about celebrating diversity.
Mhm.
It's a way of encouraging genuine information. That has to do with our food. We need to, Catherine has said it, we need to understand the native Irish, and the native Irish need to understand the new community, what they eat, the way they dance, their religion, their food. I've said it. Their clothes. I'm putting on my Naija clothes, and I love my Naija clothes. So each time I'm discussing diversity, I put on my Naija clothes because that's who I am. It talks about who I am, and how they speak, and they need to understand how we speak, what we eat, where we are coming from, our cultures. And one very quick way of doing this is the media. If
Yeah.
we had, if we had platforms produced and presented by the new community, and they're talking about all these things that I've mentioned, it would be easier for the Irish community to understand where we're coming from, to know our type of food, our type of clothes, and how we relate with ourselves. So these are very important things. I give you one example. 2018, I was with the News Talk Radio for 2 weeks, I guess, and we were producing the Hard Shoulder, um, the one of their major news program. And every morning we'll come together, do the agile thing, the stand-up meeting, ask ourselves what happened yesterday, what happened with that, what are we going to do today, and all. And after 1 week, the next week, we were still doing the same thing. At a point in time, I was not asked again my opinion, and I said, well, everything is going on well, except the fact that what I'm saying, what I keep on doing, and what we keep on doing is looking after the interests of the native Irish. But we seems to not understand that Ireland is now a multicultural society. And we are not saying, let's look at the issues of the Black community, the Asian community. This. I said, that's not, that's not really how it should be. We should be saying, okay, let's do a program on that. Let's do a program on what this community is doing, because that is a holistic way of looking at who we are as Irish people. And they say, yes, Peter, you're right. But what that got me at the end of the 2 weeks is that I was asked to produce a program, and that program was called Young, Black, and Irish, because I produced it on the young people. I got it together, contacted people, got it together, I got the location, got the instrument. Henry McCain came, and we did it together. I did the recording with my equipment and all, and it was realized for about 4 weeks. young Black and Irish, young people were talking. And that gave people the opportunity to know a bit about the young people, that we have professionals, medical doctors, from the sport world, from the sporting world, from accountants, different people, lawyers, spoke to Harry McCain. So the idea that Black young people are committing antisocial behavior, that's a generalized statement. But when you see this other side of the Black young people, that they are making first class in schools, that they are lawyers, medical doctors, working in different places, confident of themselves, you then know that yes, whether it's Black people, whether it's Asian, whether it's whatever, that the community, the new community that are here are contributing positively to the Irish society. Unfortunately, you will always get the bad egg. But then the majority are doing quite well, whether it's parents or whether it's the younger people. And how do you know this if we are not represented in the media? So that is the point. That's what we're talking about. Representation and participation, purposeful representation and purposeful participation. That's what we're talking about.